Hi, welcome again to the old principle. 我就是老校长, and we've come to another English instructional program. This will be lesson number 16. Where do you run? What's this? 小兔子, right? You know what that is. It's a rabbit. We're going to talk about a rabbit today. But before we begin, let's let Mrs. Ash read Mrs. Ash is my wife. Let her read the story, then we'll be right back.
Number 16. Where do you run? There is a story about a man out in the wilderness deer hunting. He was walking along an old path. It was twilight and time to return home. He didn't want to be out alone in the woods after dark. The woods were quiet as he wearily walked. Even the birds had ceased their singing. The man was alone in nature. Suddenly there was a noise from the bushes nearby, and a small rabbit ran straight for him. The little brown rabbit looked exhausted. It was huddling down between his boots. It was trembling all over, but would not leave the hunter. How strange, the hunter thought. Wild rabbits are usually frightened by people. Why would this one dare to come to me? Suddenly another animal also appeared. Bursting from the bushes and down the path toward them came a weasel. When the weasel finally saw the hunter and the rabbit sitting at the man's feet, it stood still. It was panting, its eyes glowing red. The hunter now understood that here was a real life and death drama of the forest going on. Somehow the rabbit had sensed that this man was its only hope of safety. Therefore it forgot its natural fear of man. The hunter did not disappoint the little rabbit. He raised his powerful gun and deliberately shot into the ground just underneath the weasel. The weasel jumped straight into the air a couple of feet and then ran at top speed back into the forest. For a while, the little rabbit didn't move. It just sat there, huddled at the hunter's feet in the twilight, while the man talked softly to it. "Where did he go, little one? I don't think he'll be bothering you for a while. Looks like he'll be safe for at least one more day." Soon the rabbit hopped away from its protector and back into the forest.
There is a story about a man out in the wilderness deer hunting. Okay, wilderness. Okay, wilderness. Usually I translate wilderness 旷野. Probably it's a 森林, a forest, wilderness. Okay, wilderness does not have to be 沙漠. It doesn't have to be a desert. A wilderness is anywhere that doesn't have many people. In fact, in America, we have parks, 公园, 国立的公园, and they are wilderness areas. That means they are very natural, 很自然. And in those areas, you cannot, there are some things you cannot do. So very, very nice area. So, but he was out hunting for deer. 他是猎人, 他是猎鹿, 山鹿. Okay? So this is a hunter, and he is out hunting. he was walking along an old path. What is path? Path is 小路, right? It's an old path. You know, in the mountains, many paths are used by animals, and then later mankind. Anyway, he's walking along this old path. Going on. It was twilight. Twilight, 黄昏的时候. Now, what is in the morning? We say dawn, 黎明, okay? But at night we say twilight. Or sometimes we say dusk, D-U-S-K. But anyway, it's twilight. And it was time to return home. Time to go back home, time to return home. He didn't want to be out alone in the woods after dark. Yeah, I suppose you can understand that. 这个黑暗的时候, okay, 天黑的时候, he didn't want to be alone. 他不要独自在这个森林呢, 树林. Why? Well, I don't know. You always think that maybe some animal will come after you or something. So, yeah, he just didn't want to be out there after dark. He was in a hurry to get home. Going on. The woods were quiet as he wearily walked along. The woods, okay, 这个树林, were quiet, 很安静, as he wearily walked. Okay? 很疲惫的走路. He's tired. Well, if you've walked all day and you've been hunting and you haven't found anything to shoot at, and so you're a little bit discouraged, and your body is tired. But at this time, even the birds had ceased their singing. 连这个小鸟已经停止叫. Ceased, 停止, to stop, to cease. Desist. These are all different ways of saying it, okay? Even the birds had ceased their singing. The man was alone in nature. It was quiet, very quiet. 那个人很安静的 alone, 独自在 nature, 大自然界. He's alone by himself. I like that. I've been in the woods many, many times, and I like it when it's so quiet. So quiet. A wonderful experience. You can just think and do all things as you walk along. Going on. Suddenly, there was noise in the bushes. There was noise in the bushes. 突然间, there was noise, what? From the 树丛. You know what a 树丛 is? A little tree. Okay, bushes, 树丛. They're not really trees, but they're not grass either, or flowers. So, from the nearby bushes, what? A small rabbit ran straight for him. Okay, the rabbit, 这个小兔子, he's running straight toward him. I'm sure if you saw the rabbit, now he wasn't hunting for rabbits, he was hunting for deer. But now, going on, the little brown rabbit looked exhausted. 这个小棕色的那个兔子 看起来很筋疲力尽 very tired, exhausted. Have you ever been exhausted? Then you know how the little rabbit felt. He was tired. You could see it. Going on. It was huddling down between his boots. Okay. Huddling. To huddle, in this case, is, you could even say 蹲下来. He was crouching, huddling down between his boots. 在他的鞋子中间, he was just down there, and he was huddling there. It was trembling all over. 全身发抖, trembling. And it would not leave the hunter. Nope. Even though he is a man, the little brown rabbit would not leave the hunter. 根本就不想离开. Going on. Now, if you were the hunter, and this happened so suddenly, 这么突然, so suddenly, what would you think? Here's what he said. How strange. 多么奇怪, the hunter thought. Wild rabbits, 野兔子, are usually frightened by people. Usually, 就平常, 害怕, 就怕人啊. Why would this one dare to come to me? 怎么会赶到我这里来? Something was different. Going on, suddenly, another animal appeared. Bursting from the bushes and down the path toward them came a weasel. Okay, 突然间, another animal appeared, 出现, appeared. Bursting from the bushes, 从树丛就冲出来, bursting through the bushes. He came down the path toward them, came a weasel. Do you know what a weasel is? 黄鼠狼, 黄鼠狼, a weasel. Usually we think of a weasel as, it's not big, it's not a big animal, but 好凶啊. And so here comes a weasel. And he's coming toward them. Where is the rabbit? You remember where the rabbit is? The rabbit is huddled down between the hunter's feet. And there he is. Now what's going to happen? The weasel finally saw the hunter. Oop! 他看到这个猎人. And the rabbit, of course, he saw the rabbit. And The rabbit was where? Sitting at the man's feet. Sitting, 就是 huddled, 蹲下来, sitting at the man's feet. And what did the weasel do? It stood still. 动的不动. It stood still. It was panting and his eyes glowing red. Panting, of course, is 喘气. And his eyes, 他的眼睛闪着红光啊. Wow. Usually when we say his eyes were glowing red, 等于说呢, he was very angry or going to do something bad. So, panting 喘气, his eyes glowing. Glowing 是一种发光啊. Okay. 红光啊. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all. Let's go on to the next one. The hunter now understand that here was a real life and death drama in the forest going on. Okay, go back, please. So the hunter understood that this was a real life and death drama. 真的是这个你死我活，我活你死。It's a life and death drama. Somebody is going to live, somebody is going to die. 是一种话剧. When we say drama, that gives the idea 是非常紧张啊. Something terrible, something awful, something is happening. This is going on. This 这种 life and death battle, this drama is going on. 就是在树林、森林就发生的 going on. Somehow 不晓得为什么原因 somehow 不晓得为什么原因 the rabbit had sensed that this man was its only hope of safety. The rabbit had sensed. To sense something 是感觉到 He sensed it that this man was his only hope of safety. 这个安全唯一的希望 the only hope of safety. Therefore, it forgot its natural fear of man. When we say 本性 natural fear, animals, generally speaking, naturally fear man. Almost all animals, 它们的本性就是害怕人. So, when it says here, he had forgotten his natural fear of man, 本来应该是害怕, but he forgot his natural fear of man. This is the reason why people take wild animals, and they take these wild animals and they train them and they teach them to not be afraid of mankind. In fact, I am told that sometimes if if you befriend a baby animal, maybe let's say the mother or the was killed, that the baby will adopt 收养人, he will adopt the people, and his natural fear of man will be no longer there. And if this happens, it could be very dangerous for them. Okay, so he forgot his natural fear of man. Going on. The hunter did not disappoint. He did not disappoint the little rabbit. 没有使这个小兔子失望. The hunter did not disappoint the little rabbit. He raised his big, powerful gun. Now, what's he going to do? Now, remember the weasel, 那个黄鼠狼, okay, he is stopped dead in his tracks. He's stopped there. The hunter did not disappoint the little rabbit. 没有使他失望. What? Guess what? He raised his powerful gun and he aimed deliberately, 故意的, okay, shot into the ground. Okay, he shot. 他是开枪打到这个地. Okay, just beneath the weasel. So here is the weasel, okay, and the 子弹, okay, comes right down there, underneath it. So he didn't try to kill the weasel. He just, I guess, 吓怕他了, okay? He deliberately shot into the ground, not at the weasel, underneath, 在他的下面, underneath. Going on. The weasel jumped straight up in the air, a couple of feet. I mean, just straight up, 蹦跳上去, a couple of feet, 2英尺, okay? And then ran at top speed back into the forest. Back into the forest where he came from. He ran at top speed, 最快的速度跑回森林去. Going on. For a while, the little rabbit didn't move. Just didn't move. 也没动. It just sat there, huddled at the hunter's feet. 这个蹲下来，在他的脚前那个地方。In the twilight, 刚好黄昏的时候。While the man talked softly to it. 那个猎人就轻轻的跟他说了几句话. Going on. Where did he go, little one? 小家伙，他跑到哪里去呢? Little one, it's just a nice way of saying. We use it for human beings, for animals too. 小家伙, where did he go, little one? I don't think he'll be bothering you. 我相信他不会再打扰你. For a while, 一段时间, okay? It looks like you are safe for at least one more day. It looks like you are safe. 看起来好像再给你安全的一天呢。It looks like that you will be safe at least, 至少 at least one more day. Going on. Soon the rabbit hopped, okay, hopped away from its protector. To protect is 保护. And a protector, of course, 保护者. Soon the little rabbit hopped away from its protector and back into the forest. 回到森林去. Wow, what a story. A story about a little rabbit who, surprise upon surprise, was able to overcome his fear. And I have heard stories similar to this before, where under very strange circumstances, an animal recognizes that a human being has something or is able to help it. So this is not unique. In fact, this happens quite a lot, where animals suddenly, briefly recognize that mankind, human beings, 人类可以帮助他. Well, we do have an email address. Our email address is theoldprinciple@gmail.com. And we have a website, and you can actually go to the contact us part there, and so you can even write an email from our website, www.theoldprinciple.org. With that, it's been great spending some time with you. I hope you'll join us next time. Bye-bye.